Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today, we got the Backlash pay-per-view collection video. Before we get into it and down to business, take some time, subscribe to the channel. Backlash is this coming Sunday, so I will have my prediction video up. Probably do a live show. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a live show or not, but plan on doing a live show Wednesday morning. If you can tune into it, thank you, and I'll see you there. So let's get into it, guys. I will include the 99 and 2000 in this video, just for the heck of it. So let's get right into it, guys, with Backlash 99. I really like this cover, and I really like the logo here with remnants of Mankind's mask incorporated in the logo. That's one cool logo here. Really plain, really simple, but really, really cool. And this is a really good pay-per-view as well. It seems like Backlash has overall been most of the time a better show than WrestleMania. So we got a Boiler Room Brawl, Mankind versus Big Show Paul White, X-Pac versus Triple H, Hardcore Holly versus Al Snow. Then we have a New Age Outlaws versus Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett. This would be Owen Hart's last pay-per-view appearance. As we know, the next month would be the tragic ending. The Brood versus the Acolytes and Midian. Undertaker versus Ken Shamrock. Godfather versus Goldust for the IC title. And in a Federation Championship match, Shane McMahon, the special referee, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. I really enjoyed that show. Got a shot of Boiler Room Brawl. This is one heck of a pay-per-view here. 2000. One thing I really like about Backlash is they kind of kept the same logo throughout the years. I don't really like the red Backlash logo, but that Backlash logo from 2000 to 2004, epic. And also the swinging hooks. Those are some classic stages from back in the day. So Backlash 2000, this is the pay-per-view everyone wanted WrestleMania to be. So we got Austin's big return. The Showster and Kurt Angle. We got a tag title match. Edge and Christian versus Road Dogg and X-Pac. Bossman and Bull Buchanan versus the Acolytes. Light heavyweight title match. Dane Malenko versus Scotty 2 Hotty. Hardcore title match. Crash Holly, Taz, Perry Saturn, Hardcore Holly versus the Hardy Boys. So a six-pack challenge for the Hardcore title. The Big Show versus Kurt Angle. TNA versus the Dudley Boys. Eddie Guerrero versus S.A. Rios for the European Championship. This was during the whole Latino Heat, Mamacita days. In an IC title match, Benoit versus Jericho. And for the WWF Championship, Triple H versus The Rock. And there was all those rumors about if Austin would show up or not. Eventually he did, about 5 minutes before the show went off the air. So let's get into the DVDs now. 2001. One of the more, rarer WWF DVDs, the B pay-per-views. This one goes for a lot of money. The 14th WWF DVD. And this is one hell of a show from Chicago. Oh, yeah. Love that cover, Triple H. This one does have the insert, and 3 hours, 10 minutes. This is a really, really good show. Awesome disc art. So, match listing here. Dudley Boyz versus X-Pac, Justin Credible, and Albert. Rhino versus Raven for the hardcore title. Triple threat match for the European title. Duchess of Queensberry rules match. Regal versus Jericho. A 30-minute ultimate submissions match. Benoit versus Angle. Last man standing match. And 3 titles on the line. WWF Champion Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Intercontinental Triple H versus the Tag Team Champions Undertaker and Kane. I really like this show, and this DVD is really, really hard to find, especially with that insert. You'll probably pay about $50 for that one. 2002, one of the first WWE DVDs you'll find is Backlash 2002. And oddly enough, I don't know if this was a mistake on their part or not, but on the spine there, it still says WWF. There is only a couple of DVDs like this where the home video logo says WWE and then the UPC number still says WWF. So not sure if that's a mistake on their part, but here we got no insert with 2002, but 2002 is an odd year for inserts. I'm not sure what happened, but some of them have them, some of them don't. I think they're harder to find if you do have them with the ones they came with. So this pay-per-view, again, really, really good. We would have Brock Lesnar's pay-per-view debut. Billy Kidman versus Tajiri for the Cruiserweight title. Bradshaw versus Scott Hall, the Women's Championship match, Jeff Hardy versus Brock Lesnar, Edge versus Kurt Angle, the IC title match, Eddie Guerrero versus Rob Van Dam. Eddie Guerrero was back at this point in time, and, he did the Indies for about a year, feuded with CM Punk on the Indies, came back around just after WrestleMania 18. Then we have the number 1 contenders match, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Undertaker, with Ric Flair as a special guest referee. Tag title match, Billy and Chuck versus Al Snow and Raven. And for the undisputed title, Triple H versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I wasn't a fan of Hogan's nostalgia run, but, as a transitional champion, I guess it was fine. Kind of derailed Triple H's momentum there in 2001. Or 2002, pardon me. 2003, Rock vs. Goldberg. 2003 is another weird year because not many of these have inserts. I'm not sure if that was by design or not, but, of course we have the, 2003 pay-per-view collection spine. I don't really like it overall, but when you have them completed, it does look pretty cool. I think I talked about that before. So a lot of extras on this one, with a few moments from Confidential, Sunday Night Heat, and Rey Mysterio Aftermath, The Rock after Backlash. So Kevin Nash also returned from injury as well at Backlash here. We got Rey Mysterio versus Big Show, Rikishi versus Sean O'Hare with Roddy Piper, women's title match, world tag title match, WWE tag title match, and a 6-man tag team match, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Booker T versus Triple H, Jericho, and Ric Flair, and WWE championship match, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, and then The Rock versus Goldberg. Yeah, pretty strange. No IC title match, as the IC title was what do you call that? It was unified into the world title at No Mercy in 2002. 2004, really good pay-per-view here. The Benoit world title run here. Monday Night Raw presents Backlash. So this one does have the insert. So a really, really cool show here. This was in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So we got Benoit on Raw. A lot of extras on these. So we got Shelton Benjamin versus Ric Flair. Tajiri versus Jonathan Coachman. A 2-on-1 handicap match. Jericho versus Christian and Trish. Victoria versus Lita for the women's title. Hardcore match for the IC title. So it would be at Judgment Day 03 the IC title would return. Randy Orton versus Cactus Jack. That is one of Randy Orton's best matches. That hardcore title match, or hardcore IC title match. Number one contender for the tag titles. The Hurricane and Rosie versus La Resistance. Edge versus Kane. And the final encounter, the rematch from WrestleMania 20. Benoit, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. 2005. I actually really like that cover. I think it would have been better if Batista face was in that spotlight there, because, it's like he had his eye on Triple H. Not, Triple H had his eye on himself. So, Hogan would return for one more match here. Really, really cool. So again, tons of extras. IC title match. Shelton Benjamin versus Chris Jericho. We got tag team turmoil for the world tag titles. Last man standing. Benoit versus Edge. Really good match. Kane versus Viscera. Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan versus Muhammad Hassan and Daivari. World Heavyweight Championship match. Batista versus Triple H. So Batista would defeat Triple H for the second year in a row. 2006. I believe this one came with the insert, but mine didn't. It also came in an Eco case. So John Cena is on Raw now. So we got Women's Championship match. Mickie James versus Trish Stratus. Ric Flair versus Umaga. Carlito versus Chris Masters. Big Show versus Kane. Money in the Bank versus the IC title. Winner takes all. RVD versus Shelton Benjamin. Shawn Michaels and God. Yes, this is where it happened. Versus Mr. McMahon and Shane McMahon. And a triple threat match for the WWE title. Cena, Triple H, and Edge. Really, really good show here again. Backlash has been one of the better B pay-per-views over the years. Usually coming out of WrestleMania, WWE is pretty hot still. So next we have 2007 Backlash. No insert with this. Pretty cool disc art though. Don't know if that's supposed to be water or what it's supposed to be, but I don't know, I dig it. So we got a US title match. Chris Benoit versus MVP. These two guys had a great feud. Benoit was like a mentor to MVP. A 3-on-1 handicap match for the ECW title. Bobby Lashley versus the McMahons and Umaga. Mickie James versus Melina for the women's title. The World Tag Team Championship match. The Hardys versus Lance Cade and Murdoch. Undertaker versus Batista for the world title in a last man standing match. And a fatal 4-way for the WWE title match. Cena, Shawn Michaels, Edge, and Randy Orton. Really, really cool show here. 2008. Got the sorry, I was just opening the funky locks here. Cool cover with Undertaker there. This one actually does come with the insert, so really happy about that. Got a few segments from Raw. So at first I thought it was just a little advertisement, but disc art fairly similar to the cover. But really cool insert. I like that quite a bit. So they go over your special features. Chapters. U.S. title match, MVP versus Matt Hardy, Kane versus Chavo Guerrero, Big Show versus Great Khali, Shawn Michaels versus Batista, special referee Chris Jericho. This would be like the beginning of their feud. 12 Diva tag team match, Undertaker versus Edge for the world title, Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Championship, Orton, Cena, Triple H, and JBL. 2009. Another cover I actually really like. Backlash had some really good covers. Similar to the 2001 spine. Similar to the cover disc art. But, we got Great Khali, Kiss Cam with Santina Marella, CM Punk vs. Kane, Ricky Steamboat vs. Chris Jericho in a hell of a match. 6-man tag team match for the WWE Championship. Triple H, Batista, Shane McMahon vs. Legacy. I Quit match, Jeff Hardy vs. Matt Hardy. ECW title, Jack Swagger vs. Christian. And a last man standing match for the World Heavyweight Championship, John Cena vs. Edge. I think that's where the Big Show turned heel. So Backlash did officially return in 2016. They never did release it on WWE DVD. But in 2017, we got Backlash as part of a double feature 2-event combo pack. Really, really dig these things. We would see Jinder Mahal winning the WWE title from Randy Orton. I think we had AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the US title. Nakamura making his WWE in-ring debut against Dolph Ziggler. Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English on the pre-show. Looks like Natalya versus Becky Lynch. And yeah, that about does it, guys. So let me know your thoughts on Backlash overall. And take some time and subscribe to the channel. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.